Either you should do Masters or you should do PhD in the United States of America. Hello YouTube family, welcome to another video channel and I hope you all are doing good. If you're new to the channel, guys, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel and do hit the bell icon and become a part of our YouTube family. And if you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for supporting the channel and thank you so much for investing your time and watching the videos. And I hope videos are informative and you're getting some sort of help from the videos. If you have any questions, any kind of concerns or any kind of feedbacks, do leave them in comments. I read comment section every day. I read all the comments and I'll try to get back to you as fast as I can, as soon as I can. So thank you so much. Now let's get started and dive into main topic of our today's video, that either you should do Masters or you should do PhD in the United States of America. Let's get started. Number one, before diving into the ocean of PhDs and master's degrees, the main thing which I want to tell you is that PhD in the US is free. I'm talking particularly about the United States of America. It's free, whereas masters will cost you some sort of tuition fee, and tuition fee varies from university to university and from state to state. Another thing which I want to mention is that if you're doing PhD in the US, you'll get stipend. And if you have done bachelor's in anywhere in the world, let's say if you have done your bachelor's in Sri Lanka, or if you have done your bachelor's in Pakistan, or if you have done your bachelor's in India, or anywhere in the world, you can come directly to the US to get your PhD degree. You don't have to get master's first and then go for your PhD degree. You can just apply directly from your country. You can direct apply for the PhD program and come to the US. PhD program is of 4 to 6 years. I'll be diving into PhD program in more detail, in more depth in the video. So please watch the video, and if you think that video is highly informative and you're getting some sort of help, please like the video, because if you like the video, this will the YouTube's algorithm will automatically boost it, and I'll get a chance to and I'll get more audience, and definitely I'll get more subscribers as well. So please, if you are really enjoying the video, and if you're watching the video, please like the video, because it will help me to raise my audience, and yeah, it will really help me to boost the audience. Yeah, so please subscribe to the channel. Okay, sorry, like the video. Now another thing which I want to mention is that in PhD you don't have to pay any tuition. In PhD you don't have to worry about fee waivers. Fee waivers are guaranteed. In PhD you don't have to worry that will you get any job. In PhD, job is guaranteed. You'll get a chance to be teaching assistant or some sort of research assistant, and those opportunities will be paid as well. So you'll be earning while studying. So PhD is really a cool option as compared to masters. Yes, masters of 2 years, and if you can afford masters and you have to come to the US and just get the masters and go back to your country, your main goal is to just come for 2 years and you can afford the tuition fee, then yes, come to the US, get your masters, go back to your country and pursue and get some sort of job or work in industry. But I am saying that if you are not able to afford masters, then there is no need to worry. Just apply for PhD program, get into a PhD program, and get started with your education. Another thing which I want to mention is that in your PhD you'll be getting highly qualified people. In the people with whom you will be sharing classrooms will be highly serious and highly passionate about the stuff they are dealing with or about the classes they are taking. Now let's say in your bachelor's class, doing your bachelor's, you met some students who were not very much serious about their education. Then those students get filtered out, and in masters you see people who are passionate but they're not very much enthusiastic about their field. They're not enthusiastic about their field, and they're not very much into what they are doing, and there's some sort of non-seriousness in them. But when you get into PhD, all of this stuff is filtered out. In PhD you have peers who are really passionate, who are enthusiastic about what they are doing. So that's what I am trying to say, is that in PhD you'll get peers and you'll get a chance to learn a lot from the peers, and you'll get a chance to learn really new things, and some sort of critical analysis and reasoning skills as well. So PhD is worth considering. Another thing which I want to mention is that mentors which you'll get during your research program are amazing, though they have some sort of achievements in their respective fields and in their respective fields, and they are experts in their fields. Let's say if you get into Harvard or if you get into Yale or any sort of top research institute or any institute in the US, you'll definitely be meeting people who have an experience of 10, 15, 20 years in their respective field. So that's why I think PhD is worth considering, and if you want to really study in the US and grow, I think PhD is for you. Now, when I'm talking about PhD, you guys might be thinking that what is in the PhD program. So now we'll be talking about what makes US PhD program different from other countries. So on your screens, you can see the PhD structure. Unlike doctoral programs, unlike doctoral degrees in most other countries, a US PhD is almost never a pure research degree. Original research is still a key requirement for an American doctorate, and you still present and defend a substantial thesis. It's just that you'll do a lot more along the way and quite a few other things first. So now it is just saying that you will have to do, like in bachelors in the US, anyone who has done bachelors in the US watching my video, they'll know that first they went through some sort of lower division courses, some sort of GE, some sort of general ed courses, and some sort of prerequisites before getting into upper division courses and courses related to their major. So that's the thing which they are talking about. Before starting research, you'll be studying some sort of electives, you'll be taking some sort of hard classes. Now you can see PhD length on your screens. In total, the length of a PhD in the US is usually 4 to 6 years, as I've already mentioned. Students spend 1 to 4 years on coursework stage of their program and 2 to 4 years working on their dissertation. The academic year in the US consists of 2 teaching semesters, August to December and January to May. These will be when your classes and assessments take place. Most graduate programs admit students in fall or in autumn or fall semester. Now you can see on your screens it is talking about coursework stage. The first part of a US PhD is a lot like a taught master's. In fact, a distinction between PhD candidates and master students may not actually be made at this point. This is the start of your PhD program. Here you'll first have to take core classes, which are essential requirements of your program. As I've already mentioned that in your BS program you take some sort of electives, you take some sort of lower division courses, you take some sort of prerequisite courses, and then you get a chance to take your upper division courses. Same is the case with PhD. Then you take some sort of elective classes, which are optional classes, and you can see it on your screens. Elective classes are optional. You will still need to complete enough of these to satisfy the credit requirements for your program, but the options you select will be up to you. This allows you to pick up more specific training or pursue interests that might help develop your own research projects later in the degree. So you'll definitely get a chance to do research, but first you have to make yourself theoretically so strong and learn about basic aspects of research that when you jump into the field, you'll have a proper theoretical knowledge about what you'll be doing in the research field. So basically how I feel it. It's that they are preparing you to be an excellent researcher and to be on the top to be in the top of your field. And this is how I take it. Definitely it will take 4 years, it will take 4 to 6 years, let's say, because I know one of my chemistry professors, it took him 6 years because he was doing PhD in organic chemistry. So it took him 6 years to complete his PhD in organic chemistry. Another advantage of doing PhD in the US is that either you can stick to doing PhD, and either you can get into your PhD program. After your PhD program, you can get into education, like you can teach, you can be professor, and definitely being professor at a good research institute is really an achievement. Or on the other hand, you can work in the industry, because I know that one of my professor's friends, she went into working for an industry after completing her her PhD in some sort of I think chemical biology or some sort of degree in chemical industry. So the field is wide open after your PhD program. Plus you don't have any kind of loan, you don't have anything to worry about, and you have education. Plus after a PhD you'll be starting with high salaries. So I think that if you cannot afford master's program, you should come to the US and get your PhD degree. And even if you, after your master's you are planning to go for a PhD, save time, save money, save years, come directly into a PhD program. Thank you so much for watching the video. I highly appreciate it. Thank you so much for giving your time. Time is money. And thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If the video was helpful, do like the video. And if you have any kind of questions, concerns, or feedbacks, do leave them in comments. And I'll meet you with the next video. And the next video will be regarding how you can become a doctor in the US. And if you are an international student, how you can become, how you can convert your degree, your medicine degree which you took in your country, to the US. So take care, bye, see you next time, take care, bye.